POV, you just submitted your loan application, and what you think is going to happen goes something like this. Wow, a 612 FICO score? Yeah, absolutely not. Like, who literally lets this happen to their credit? And what the reality actually looks like behind the scenes is, okay, 612, not exactly the most ideal score, but it's definitely workable. We could possibly look at some different programs that fit that credit score. We could also possibly do a few things here and there that we could maybe like bump up their credit a little bit. We could, pay down a card. We could run rapid rescore. What if we went ahead and looked to see if there's maybe a little bit more income we could find? What kind of things could we do to bolster this file to make it even stronger? So what actually happens is, what you think is going to happen is that you have a lower than average credit score, or maybe not the best credit in the world. You have some bumps. You think that we're judging you. What's actually happened on the back end is we're trying to figure out how to make your dreams happen. So whatever it is you're requesting out of us, we're trying to figure that out. So people believe that we're judging them. I swear to you, we really, really aren't. Another thing that we run into a lot is something that looks a little bit like this. Wait, they write off everything. They're basically making $0 a year. Yeah, clearly they make no money. Denied. That's not exactly how that goes, or the conversation that's happening behind closed doors. It looks a little bit more like this. Okay, so they're self-employed, and obviously they write a lot of things off because they don't want to have to pay Uncle Sam any more than they absolutely have to. So could we look possibly at maybe a bank statement loan program? Is there somebody that maybe we could add to the loan to kind of help with the income piece? We could possibly average out the deposits on bank statements if that's a choice. That might be a better fit for them. Again, what we're trying and aiming to do here is we're trying to figure out, okay, can we take the situation that you're currently in and fit it into some kind of a loan program that will actually work for you, right? We're simply looking at the risk and figuring this out. So again, no judgment here. May not be the most ideal situation in the whole entire world, but can we make it work? And that's what we're looking for.
Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this message from our sponsors.
Imagine having the power to control your financial destiny, no matter where you start. Welcome to the Financial Mastery Simplified course and resource platform, where financial education is tailored to your unique journey. We cover everything you need, from basic budgeting and saving strategies to advanced investing and retirement planning. Learn at your own pace with lessons that match your level of experience. Whether you're a beginner or looking to enhance your financial knowledge, join our community of learners and benefit from shared insights and expert guidance. The Financial Mastery Simplified course and resource platform equips you with the skills and confidence to take charge of your financial future. Ready to master your finances? Enroll in our courses today at the Financial Mastery Simplified course and resource platform. Start your path to financial independence now.
Visit us at fms.tips and fms.college for more information.
Hello and welcome to PBJ Mortgage, where your home ownership dreams become reality. Today, we want to share why choosing PBJ Mortgage is the right choice for your home financing needs. At PBJ Mortgage, we're built on a foundation of values that drive us every day. Our commitment to educate, empathize, and empower our clients sets us apart in the mortgage industry. Our clients are at the heart of everything we do, and their success stories speak volumes. With years of experience, our team possesses in-depth knowledge of the mortgage programs, ensuring you receive expert guidance and the best possible rates. We offer a diverse range of loan options to suit your unique needs, including conventional, FHA, VA, and more. No matter your situation, we've got a solution. At PBJ Mortgage, we pride ourselves on providing personalized service. Our dedicated loan officers are here to guide you every step of the way, making the process as smooth as making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. We understand that time is of the essence, which is why we've streamlined our processes for efficiency and convenience. Transparency and clear communication are paramount. You'll always know where you stand throughout your mortgage journey. Reach out to us today to set up a call to discover your options. If you're ready to make your home ownership dreams a reality, contact PBJ Mortgage today. Let us empower you during this exciting journey. Phone number 4, 693-733-107 www.pbjteam.com. Visit our website or give us a call to get started. We look forward to helping you secure your future home. PBJ Mortgage, where home begins.
Thanks for your patience.
Now, another thing that I swear I get asked a lot and people are worried about is a situation that looks a little like this. Oh my gosh, we pulled their credit. They have student loans, a car, and credit cards. This is a disaster. What made them think that they could actually get a loan in the first place? Yeah, absolutely not what we're thinking. So, if you want to know what the reality is, so behind the scenes, what we're actually saying is, okay, so let's see. If we possibly were to pay off this little balance, we could drop their debt to income ratio like this. That would maybe open some things up. Is there any more income that we can count that we haven't looked at? Maybe there is a little bit more money. Again, is there a possibility of maybe adding somebody else to the loan? How quickly are the debts going to be paid off? Do we need to wait a couple of months before some things get paid off? Again, we are simply trying to figure out what's going to work, what's going to make sure that what you're asking us to help you with can come to fruition, right? These are the kind of things that we're asking. Now, another kind of situation that we run into a lot that people hold a lot of shame around is something a little like this. Oh, you have multiple late payments? Yeah, they are clearly so irresponsible. Obviously, they never deserve to get a mortgage. Pfft. Okay, absolutely not. That is not what's happening behind the scenes. The reality looks like something like this. Okay, so obviously we've got some challenges that happened in the last 12 months, 2 years, but they've been pretty clean here for the last little bit. Are we able to do something right now? And that'll still fit within the guidelines of like what we have to offer? Do we need to wait maybe a couple more months till we could figure this out? What is going to help us get them to where they want to go? And so again, the full story is we are trying to dig in to try to figure out what's going on, what actually happened. Can we explain it away? Or are there compensating factors, things that can help us, right? That will maybe help the situation. So this is, again, the reality is not that we're judging or that we're talking bad about you. I know that's what you have in your head and what you're thinking. That's not actually what's happening. Another one is something like this, as in they'll never really qualify. So again, the myth, they are never going to get approved. They're not even close. Everything is a total disaster. Credit, income. I mean, they have all of the problems. So why in the world are they even bothering? Again, that's the myth. And the reality is, hey, you know what? They're not quite ready today. There's definitely some challenges that we're going to face being able to get this across the finish line. But let's give it a minute. Let's figure out what the path is. How do we figure this out? Because we can absolutely get them there. If they're willing to put in the work and help us work with the situation, then absolutely we can make sure that they become a homeowner. 1,000%. So again, people believe that, okay, I've got some hiccups in my file. That's it. I'm just going to be denied and there's just going to be nothing there. We always often say at PBJ Mortgage that the answer is not ever no. It may be not now, but it's not no. And we're going to work with you and we're going to help you figure out what exactly that is and what that looks like. Now, another myth that we deal with a lot is something that goes a little bit like this. They don't even know what escrow is. They don't know what DTI is. PITIA. Clearly, this is going to be painful. Why would we even want to touch this deal? Again, that's ridiculous. And I totally understand that that's how it feels. The reality is that it's totally normal. It's not exactly like you do this all the time, whether you're a first-time home buyer, whether you're a repeat home buyer, it doesn't really matter. This is not something that you do every single day. I would not expect you to know what the acronyms are, to even remember what exactly the exact steps are in the process. That's our part. We want to walk you through step by step. We want to make sure you have a clear understanding, and we want to take all of it off of you. And so really what you're being educated on is a high level of what's happening, the important details that you really need to know, and figuring out step by step what actually matters to you, to the loan, etc. Now, another myth that we deal with a lot is something that's like this. they don't have like any money in the bank. What do they have? Like 2 whole cents to rub together? And so I don't understand why they believe that they can be homeowners, because clearly you have to have money. Duh. That is not what's actually happening behind the scene. The reality is we're trying to figure out, okay, how much money do you currently have? How much money do we need you to be able to have? What kind of programs might be able to work with a lesser down payment? Again, is there another solution? Like maybe somebody can offer a gift. Do we have scenario where maybe we can get the seller to chip in some closing costs? Like, what situations can we come up with to make this work, right? It isn't about us judging about how little or how much money we have. Yes, oftentimes you do have to have some kind of skin in the game for multiple kinds of reasons, but there are situations where we can find some creative solutions more than you would think. But again, you're not going to know if you don't ask. Now, this myth is one that is always kind of cracks me up too. And it's, oh my gosh, this file is a disaster. Everything is just all over the place. We have no understanding of what anything is. Man, their credit's not perfect. All these things aren't perfect. And it just looks like a mess. Who the heck would want to deal with this? And here's the reality. If the expert is actually worth their salt and actually gives a crap, it might be something that is difficult, but it's not impossible. So my attitude is this: if you're going to go ahead and you're going to get in the muck with us, you're going to help us figure it out, you're going to get us the documentation we need and request to be able to clarify points. If you understand that maybe not everything is perfect about your file, but you do understand you want homeownership or you want to refinance or get out of the financial position you're in, whatever it is this looks like, right? Then we will work with you. We will help you. Do know that a lot of experts, us included, if you're going to try to tell us what to do, tell us that you're not going to get us anything, tell us your file is perfectly fine when there is some hair or some challenge with it, then yes, it may be a little bit difficult to be able to work with that person. And you might even have some experts that might fire you. But if you are willing to put in the work and you want to be able to be a homeowner, we want you to be a homeowner and we want to help lead you there. And so a lot of times when you have these thoughts, these little myths inside of your head, right, of what you think we're actually saying, when the reality is a lot closer to what I just described, which is we're problem solving. We're trying to figure it out. We're not clouding the situation with emotions. We can be empathetic to the position that you're in. In fact, it's one of the core values, which is educate, empathize, empower at PBJ Mortgage. And the whole reason it's that is why? Because we get it. Real life happens, things happen, and you have to bring to us the financial situation that you're currently in. It's our job to help clarify that, to help understand it, to help see where it fits, how we make all that come together. And so I kind of wanted to make this funny video because, like I said, I joke all the time that this is why people don't want to reach out to us, is because they have this fear in their head that we're gonna, they're going to call us up. They're going to shoot us an email. They're going to contact us however they contact us. And then what we're going to say is, man, you suck. Your credit sucks. Your income sucks. Why did you bother calling us? That was stupid. Not even a little bit, right? As long as you come with an open mind and an open heart, you are honest, you tell us what the situation is, you explain us, you are willing to put in the work to be able to get us the clarity that we seek to ensure that we're connecting you and making sure that the deals work and that they can actually be doable for you. That is all that we care about. And so the reality is often just us trying to figure out how to make it work. And I can't tell you how many hours we spend on this side of the fence trying to do just that, because we want to make your financial dreams come true. And if you're thinking to yourself, well, man, I thought a lot of these things, and I'm not really quite sure if I could go ahead and either buy a house, refinance a house, do whatever, because I've had some hiccups. You know what? You can go ahead and you can book a call with us and we'd be happy to take a look at it for you. Help create a roadmap to figure out exactly where you're at right now and where you're going to be in the future, how we get you to where you need to be. Hopefully this video was helpful for you to understand some clarity surrounding some of the myths of what you think is actually being said and what's actually happening on the back end.